So after my latest video blew up on things I've learned from dating very wealthy men, I received so many questions on how do you get into that higher society? And most importantly, how do you become that woman? The woman that they want. The woman that will get spoiled, the one that will be so loved and treated with respect. Honey, get out. You're 23. Why do I have to listen to you? When I see a ring on your finger from a billionaire, then I will listen to you. Oh, I adore that. Well, I did not want to share that, but my dad is a billionaire, and I was born into a very wealthy childhood and in a very wealthy family. And I not only dated billionaires, but I lived with a billionaire my whole life. And I saw the way he treated women, how he acts around women, and that gave me a very, very strong example. And he's an Eastern European man, so you know what we're dealing with. And my dad is a type of man that you don't even need to ask. You just address the problem, he solves it. My dad is the type of man that you will hear people talk about and say things like, wow, your dad helped us with this. Wow, your dad actually, back in the days, saved us with this. Wow, your dad actually donated us this and this. He is such a giving person. And to this day, I'm so amazed to see how every single day he gives so much, not only to his family, but people around. Literally everybody he sees, he tries to help. And that's what a true billionaire, a true wealthy man does because he's abundant. So do you understand the kind of standard that I have for a man because of my dad? Now, do you understand why I date wealthy men? Can we close that subject already? No, I'm not a gold digger. I was born into a great example, which sets a very high standard bar. And I'm not willing to go lower than that. I'd rather stay alone, and that's why I'm single. I'm single not because I have no one to date. Men literally text me, invite me, and ready to fly me every single day, but I say no to most of them and prefer to stay home alone with my dog. I'd rather work on myself and prepare myself for the one than to be with random people just because I have options. I do me, you do you. But why I'm talking so much about wealthy men and dating wealthy men? Well, because I feel like women have this fairy tale that when they meet a wealthy guy and their world is just like becomes rainbows and butterflies. It's like their world is gloomy and gray, but the moment they fall in love with a wealthy guy, their life just becomes a fairy tale. They think, I'll finally be happy. I can afford a beautiful lifestyle. I can live a beautiful life. But before I meet that guy, no, my life is shit. I cannot afford that. I cannot live that. I can only live wealth through the man. That's the biggest lie you will ever tell to yourself. Babe, let me ask you a question. Why someone with so much power and so many responsibilities needs to take care of you and solve your problems when they have so many problems themselves? Why do they need an additional problem to take care of? Why? Seriously, why? Why do you all think that a man should come into your life and just magically take care of you and solve all your problems? Like, why? Only men that truly love their women, they do that. They do that out of care, out of their masculine energy because they love a woman. If they don't love a woman, if they're just in love with her, they're gonna run away because nobody needs additional problems in their life. Everybody wants to date a perfect person who already has this, and kind and nice and healthy and so on and on and on. But why do wealthy men love a woman? For what? What is it that this woman has that makes them obsessed with her? Honey, you can get into these circles, but if you don't act a certain way, if you don't behave a certain way, if you don't feel about yourself a certain way, you're just gonna embarrass yourself in front of very powerful and wealthy people. So let me help you and teach you. Thing number one, please open your ears right now. I don't want any of you ever mention or try to be this dark feminine energy, the sexy cat thing, attracting men, manifesting stuff. It's a mistress vibe. If you want that man to truly love you, if you want him to be your partner, then it's a completely different energy. It's true femininity to be feminine, to be a woman, the woman. That woman that shines, that has a goddess energy, and that true feminine energy, it only comes from falling in love with your life. Not to struggle and constantly complain about the things that you don't have in life, but to fall in love with your daily routine in life and wake up and be like, wow, another day that I can live on this planet and feel alive, feel healthy, improve yourself and not destroy yourself, because there's so much self-harm and self-destructive behavior in us because we often forget how lucky we are to just be alive. And a true feminine woman, she loves her life. She does everything she can to enjoy it, enjoy every moment, not only when she flies private and enjoys all these luxurious things and luxurious lifestyle stuff, but a simple daily routine, preparing food, going doing groceries, seeing people that you love every single day. It's a skill that I had to teach myself, and I keep teaching myself every single day to wake up and enjoy, like fall in love with life. There's no better way to say that. And that's how you become truly happy. And that happiness, no one can take from you. Billionaires are a very traumatized type of man, okay? They will test you so much before you can even get close to their heart. They usually don't attach to one person. They have multiple people that they're dating. They don't like to be vulnerable. They don't like to share their emotions and feelings because they've been used. They've been hurt. And you have to understand that. If you are the one that makes them feel safe and goes through all the tests showing and proving that you actually care about the person, not about the wallet, girl, he's not going to let you go. He's going to literally take you and be like, you're not going anywhere. Nowhere. Babe, if he feels safe around you, you don't even understand how valuable it is for him. And safe in all different ways. Safe physically, safe mentally. His wealth is safe with you and you're not trying to waste it and spend it, but you're actually helping him to keep the wealth. Babe, that's a partnership. That's a true partner that is on your team, that is not trying to take away from you. That's why my dad married my mom, because he saw that she is pure and innocent. Well, she was drop dead gorgeous too, but that's a different conversation. Thing number 2 that incredibly wealthy men value in their woman is generosity. Like, we value that our man is generous, that he's giving, that he's spoiling us. For us women, we sometimes even equal that to love. If he spoils me, that means he loves me. If he doesn't, it means he doesn't. But for them to spoil you, it has nothing to do with love. If he has so much money to pick you up with a private driver, to fly you on a private jet and make you happy with a day of shopping and spend like, I don't know, $50,000 on you in one day, it's literally nothing, babe. So a true story, one of my boyfriends, I only saw him second time in my life. That day I was feeling sad and he was like, what's going on? And I was like, my birthday was a month ago and it was the shittiest birthday in my life. And he was like, why? So I explained that I was lonely. I had no one to celebrate it with. So he was like, let's go. He took me to the best watch store in New York City called Wimpy. And he got me a $48,000 Rolex Datejust with VVS's around the watch. For me, I mean, that was quite a gesture. But for him, it's like to sneeze, you know? Of course I did appreciate that. Of course I loved it. But again, when the man spends money on you, it's not always love. And the next time you expect a man to be generous towards you, think about how generous you are towards him. It's completely different when a man gives you $1 when he has $1 billion from a man that gives you $99.9 when he has 100. And no, you don't need to give him money. Like, what the hell? Being generous as a woman is paying attention to small things that he likes, he does, and making sure that you give that to him, that you make him feel that you care. When he forgot something and you brought it just because you knew that this is important for him. When he's running late and you did things for him that made his life easier. When he's sitting in his office so tired, so busy, and you're writing love notes to him with your hand, not, typing and sending a message, but you're actually writing love notes that he finds in his drawer. That is a feminine way of being generous. Generous in words, in actions, in compliments. Thing number 3 is you have to take care of your basic appearance. I mean, these men obviously like gorgeous women, but you have to take care of yourself. Just think about the amount of days you go outside literally looking like a homeless, and you expect that the man of your dreams will fall in love with you. I mean, what the hell? You literally don't care most of the days how you look. You run out of the house looking like a crazy person. You feel like a crazy person. You don't like yourself. You feel insecure. You just put on the sweatpants, the hoodie, and you want to hide. When you are his woman, you represent him, and he represents you. So you're telling me that you're gonna look like a crazy homeless person, but the moment you start dating a rich guy, you're gonna literally look gorgeous every single day? That doesn't work like that. You have to know how to take care of yourself every single day and look polished, look beautiful, look clean. I mean, money makes you look polished. Yes, you can invest into your appearance, change it in a way, of course. I'm not gonna argue about that. But looking clean, I mean, it's so basic. Just have clean hair, have classic, beautiful, clean nails, some basic makeup, basic skincare. It's already a huge thing. I'm talking about classic minimalistic style. Babe, I'm talking old money. If you look at old money style, it's very minimalistic. A nice shirt, a nice jumper, and good pants. A nice long skirt and a shirt. That's all you need. You don't need to wear head to toe Loro Piano. But if nobody taught you, teach yourself to look classy and clean. Thing number 4 that I can talk about for hours is manners. They will never choose a woman as a partner. Doesn't matter how gorgeous she is, if she doesn't know how to behave and how to act. If you look at all the happy, wealthy couples, I'm not talking about just all of them, but happy, wealthy couples, a woman is usually very, very strong. She's not dumb. She's very far from being dumb. She's very confident and she has a very bright energy. I call it a queen energy. When you walk in and The whole room just looks at you. And the truth is, you don't need to be rich yourself to feel like a queen. Being a queen is not just a status, it's the actions that she does, it's the energy, it's the way she owns her position. A true queen doesn't put herself above others. She doesn't look at other people like they owe her something. She doesn't act cocky, that's insecurity. A true queen, she knows she's a queen. She doesn't need to prove anything to anyone, and she is trying to help people because she is a queen. She has already so much that from that abundance, she's helping others. She's serving others because it's her purpose. Don't be an insecure, arrogant queen. Be the queen. And the last thing that I'm going to share today is that these men really want a woman who has a luxurious life herself without him. When you have your own life as a woman, when you achieve some things, your self-esteem goes up because you're constantly proving yourself that you're worthy of things, of being helpful in a society, that you can make your own money. That makes your self-esteem go up. When you're just relying on some man to come and make your life incredible, you're going to be so unstable your whole life because one day he's with you, another day he's not. Babe, you just have to wake up one day like I did and realize that you can live your life and luxuriously beautiful life not only through men. Our society is so messed up that we believe that men are the owners of the world, but it's not true. And you don't need to compete with them either. That's not how it works. But on your level, live the luxurious life that you can afford. Create that luxurious life for yourself. Spoil yourself too, like you would want your man to spoil you. What's wrong with you? Bring yourself to the best restaurants you can afford, how a man that loves you would. Do spa days with yourself. Travel with yourself. See the world with yourself. The more you do that, the more self-respect and confidence you will have from the inside. And then when you start doing that, you will meet a completely different person who will never disrespect you because you will not allow him to do so. Because you respect yourself and you love yourself. When it's true love, it's two equal people, it's soulmates. So before you have all these expectations from a man that you want to date, ask yourself, are you on the same level? So that was so lovely to chat with you today. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this video till the end. I truly appreciate that you are watching my videos, that you're listening to my thoughts, that you're following my channel. I'm so happy and blessed to have you in my life. I'm going to be looking forward to see what are you going to say in the comments about this video, and I'll see you guys in my next video. And remember that today is your day.